guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Lisa Show. Today we are going to continue our instant ramen upgrade series. We will be making a tom yum upgraded ramen. So this recipe is pretty easy because we will be using the instant ramen and the instant ramen seasoning, but we'll be adding some awesome good stuff just to make it that much better. So I'm going to be rating this recipe's difficulty level a 2 out of 10. So first what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting with our aromatics. Now, tom yum has lots of aromatics in it. This one makes the flavor of the soup so amazing. We've got lemongrass, we've got some garlic, and we've got some galangal. I don't know how to pronounce this, but this thing is what gives it the flavor. So we're going to be starting with this. I'm going to take my lemongrass. So I take my lemongrass, I've got about a stalk and a half of this. I usually cut away the butt. They don't use that. Just feel free to cut this in half. I don't usually use the tip of this as well. So we've got that. And now I've got some garlic over here. What you're gonna do is you're just going to bruise that a bit, and then you cut the butt off. That helps make the skin come off really easily. And we're not going to chop this, we are just going to bruise that, and that lets all that flavor come out, just like that, all bruised. And I've got here my galangal. Now galangal is it looks like ginger, but it's not. In Singapore, I think they call it blue ginger, but it's also known as Thai ginger. And it's like ginger, but it's got a very citrusy, nutty flavor to it. So we're just going to be chopping this bit off, and you just want it to be in slices. Just like that. Okay, and I've got here 2 tomatoes, and we're just going to be cutting them middle quarts or 8s. Yeah, I think quarts is fine. Okay, and now that we've got our aromatics all cut up, we are going to have a pot of boiling water, and we're just going to dump this in. So now that it's boiling, I'm just gonna put all my lemongrass in, and my bruised garlic, as well as my galangal. I'm gonna put these first and the tomatoes a bit later, just because I want these to boil and I want them to get their flavor all out. So I'm gonna set the tomatoes one side first. Now for our tom yum, we will be using the Mama tom yum. I used to love the Myojo one, but the Mama one is really good. So I'm gonna use this one. This one is the shrimp creamy tom yum. So tom yum, there are 2 kinds. There is the clear soup kind and the creamy one. I don't know the Thai names, to be honest, but I just know it's the clear and the creamy one. So if you want to make the creamy one, and you've only got tom yum paste at home, what you can do is you put your tom yum paste in and you prepare it as per normal, but you'll be adding some evaporated milk. Now, not coconut milk, evaporated milk. But today, I saw this in the supermarket and I was like, hey, it says creamy right here, so I'm just gonna be using this and see how this goes. So you're gonna be using the seasoning. Now it comes in the paste and the powdered seasoning, which I believe has the creamer in it. Okay, you feel free to put your fire down to a medium to low boil. We want those flavors to really come out, and you can already start to smell that lemongrass and that galangal. It's just so good. Like, really forms the base of that tom yum flavor that you get. Obviously, this is an upgrade ramen series. You can't just pop this mama ramen in and you still get tom yum flavor, but I want to do it upgraded. I want maximum flavor. I want awesome toppings, which I'm going to talk about in a bit, and it's just going to be so good. I'm so excited. So for our toppings, we've got here some prawns. I've got here some tiger prawns. These were going on sale in the supermarket, so I just got these. I de-shelled them, and I also reserved the heads. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop the prawn heads in, because that really gives it so much flavor. Feel free to use your ladle just to mush it a bit. Give it a good stir. Now that prawn flavor, a huge part of the prawny, rich, seafoody flavor comes from the prawn head and all the gross looking juices, but honestly the flavor is just amazing. So I decided, hey, why throw it away? Dump that in, and then I can get a stronger, richer seafood flavor that is gonna make this ramen so freaking good. Okay, we're gonna leave our prawns aside because prawns cook really quickly, but what you can do now is go ahead to pop in your tomatoes. Okay, and these babies go. You know, they say cooked tomatoes are actually really good for you, better for you than raw tomatoes. So even though we always eat tomatoes in salads, but cooked tomatoes apparently release some sort of vitamin or whatever that they have in there that is apparently really good for you. So my mom's always like, eat your cooked tomatoes. So I'm like, hey mom. Yeah. Okay, it's starting to smell really good. And you're gonna let this boil for about another 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're gonna put the tom yum paste and the seasoning packets all in. So you're just gonna squeeze all that packet of seasoning right in. Right. And now my soup is starting to smell so good. I am gonna pop my noodle blocks in. And these noodles are the thin ones, so they're not gonna take more than 3 minutes. Just gonna put that in. Bring that up to a boil. And you can also pop in your prawns. There we go. Okay, so I've got 2 limes here. Now, one we're gonna be using for juicing and one we're gonna be using for garnishing. So what you're gonna do with your limes, same as lemons, is you always give that a good roll all around, and that's how you're gonna get the maximum juice out. Okay, and then for this, just gonna cut the butt off. And this is gonna be for the garnish later. And then for this one, you're just gonna cut that in half, so we're gonna squeeze that in later. Okay, and my noodles are done. The amazing prawns are cooked. You can feel free to taste at this point. For those who like it more sour, feel free to add more lime juice. But a tip is that you would want to squeeze the lime juice in only after the noodles and everything is done, meaning when the fire is off. You don't want to squeeze it in at the start and then continue to boil it, because with citruses, after a while, when you put it over here and keep boiling and boiling, the juice the acidity of the juice just like kind of disappears. So it's always the freshest and nicest when you squeeze it at the very end. So same goes with saltiness. If you feel that it's not salty enough, it really depends on what brand of instant noodles you get, how much water you put in. You can feel free to add more fish sauce if you like. And now we're gonna plate. It's the aromatics, it's the lemongrass, it's the prawn heads, it's the galangal, the garlic. Wow. And my tom yum ramen is done. Look at that baby, oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna take a hint of lime and I'm just gonna squeeze that. And I love my fish sauce, so I'm just gonna dabble a little of that on. And we are going to eat. Just smells amazing. Wow, I just can't wait. I mean, oh crap, this is so good. Gonna try that. Oh my god, this is tom yum ramen to the next level. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be savage, and I'm gonna do this. Sour shoke. Gonna get a prawn. I love tom yum. It's just spicy and tangy. And honestly, if the seasoning is not spicy enough for you, you can feel free to add chili paste. That'll be so much better. Like, oh, spicy tom yum is the best. So good. Oh my god, I'm gonna get sniffles. Spicy and sour and salty. It's just so good. Goodness in a bowl. Go try upgrade your ramen like I did. This really takes tom yum ramen to the next level. It is so good. And if you try this recipe, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you know when the next recipe is coming up. We'll see you guys. Bye!